Hi, my name is Jan Krier, student athlete of the University of Johannesburg, and I play first team hockey for UJ.
Hi, my name is John Paul Britt. I'm a student athlete at the University of Johannesburg, and I'm a midfielder and I play for the Namibian men's indoor and outdoor national team.
Hi, my name is Cullen Diache. I play for the UJ Hockey Club and I'm a goalkeeper. So I'm an academic at heart. I love my studies. I'm currently studying my second degree at UJ, and I'm a devoted Christian, so I love spending time at church. I love giving my life to God. It's a big priority for me. And yeah, just anything training. I love gymming and just playing guitar, funny enough, as well.
Hi, my name is David Britz. Play midfield for the UJ Hockey first team. Playing for the national team at a young age, you're excited, inexperienced. You make a lot of mistakes, but you learn a lot as well.
So I started in 2018 when I made my debut for the outdoor team, and then last year I made my debut in Malaysia for the indoor team. But I think the most significant part of my career was definitely World Cup at the beginning of this year when we played fives in Muscat in Oman.
I think it's been very good. I got here after my matric year in 2022 when my hobby brought me into UJ. It was quite a tough decision leaving Cape Town to come to Johannesburg, but I haven't had any regrets so far, and it's been very good. The setup's very professional. It was actually quite funny. I was grade 11 and I was 16 years old. The team selection came out 10-15 minutes before one of my maths exams, so I'm the person who likes to know what's going on, so I immediately opened the PDF documents, whatever, and I saw my name on the list as number 12, and I was super excited. I couldn't believe, and I almost started crying, and all my mates asked me what's wrong, and I couldn't keep it in. I just told everyone, and yeah, I went on to get an 85 for the exam.
It's been a pretty long journey. I started playing hockey in school, obviously, but always struggled making provincial sides and national teams, so didn't make provincial sides for a long time. And then once I got to UJ, got scouted, that's when things started happening for me, started to make provincial teams, and then eventually was included in the South African men's indoor hockey team. And yeah, but it's been a long journey, but it was definitely worth the wait.
I think in the Namibian environment, we don't have lots of funds, so I think struggling finding funds, but I think that's the thing we struggled the most with. I think coming to Johannesburg, obviously South Africa is way bigger than Namibia, so I'm used to like meeting people, but on the international stage it's like different. You meet different people, the different cultures, different type of coffee, you know, different stuff, yeah.
It was quite, I don't want to say surreal, but it was comfortable as well. You know, playing, it's the first tournament I've ever played for my country at home soil. So I think all the other tournaments and test series we've always played either in South Africa or somewhere else, but it was nice playing on home soil, so I guess that contributed towards the performance.
The feeling was amazing. I think it was honestly one of the best tournaments I've played in, just because it was on home soil. Everyone was there, family, friends, teammates, everyone. Just it's a feeling hard to describe to someone that hasn't done it before. I remember the first game we were down 5-0, 10 minutes left in the game, and I looked at the crowd and I was like, they came all this way to watch us play and we can't even give them a win, so let's just try our best. And then managed to lose 5-4 in that game, but brought it back a good fight, and then took that energy into the final, and I think that's what brought us over the finish line.
A bit overwhelming, to be honest. It's scary knowing you're going to be making your debut, especially in a big tournament like the Africa Cup. But I was just super grateful and extremely excited to be told that I was going to be making my debut. So I didn't actually expect to play the full final. I was only told pretty much the day of the final that I was going to be playing the full game. Obviously the nerves started to kick in immediately. It's the biggest game I've probably ever played in my life, but it was also an amazing experience to play against an away crowd like that and a passionate crowd. The game was really good, so we actually went 2-0 up in the game, and Namibia managed to fight back, and the game ended 3-3. So made a couple of saves in the shootouts, we went to sudden death, and unfortunately we lost in sudden death, but super grateful for the experience and grateful for all the lessons I learned.
I think I even chatted to my good friend Cullen Diache, who plays for the SA national side. we even made a joke before the tour, like, oh, when we're there, we're not going to be friends, but afterwards we're going to be friends again. And I think that's what it was. I think it's nice playing against one of your best mates and just showing each other how hungry you are to win for your country. And I think how proud we were to play for our countries. And afterwards we even had a bit of a cry on each other's shoulders, just out of good sportsmanship. And yeah, it was very nice.
So provincially, we've made a final already. I think we should have won. Nationally, obviously, the goal was to win the Indo-Africa Cup and become #1 in Africa, get a nice spot for the World Cup next year. For UJ, I think there's one goal: we have to medal this year at USA. We've performed well, but haven't got the results we wanted in the past 2 years. So I think it's time to get some results at least.
I want to leave UJ hockey a better place where it was. I think it's a good stepping stone that our Ashra is rebuilt now. And yeah, I just want to leave a high intensity environment and a HP performance environment for the athletes that are staying back. I think it's a massive honor just to play for your country and like stepping on the international stage. I think qualifying for the World Cup, I need to say thanks to my mom and my dad, and obviously to the Namibian supporters, and then to my UJ team that has been carrying me through, but also to the coaches that is involved in my life. Honestly, just like thank you.
University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.